monthly sheets. Okay, on the navigation panel you can see that we've got months from January to December, so we're looking at a 12-month period. Each of these sheets holds data for that particular month. So in January, for example, you can put in data for sales status, cost management, profitability, and focus for following period, with enough room for 4 lines, so plenty of room there to put some information. As you type in the line out, make sure that you don't go past the end of the box, otherwise it won't print out, so bear that in mind while you're typing. If you need any more, just simply go down to the next line and carry on typing. The point of typing within each month is that you've got a bit of a history then as well, so as you're printing out your brochures as time progresses, so say you were in April and you printed out the brochure for April, you're also including January, February and March sheets within that, so you've always got that data that you've put in as a historical reference, so you can see where you were at the start of the year compared to where you are at the time of printing. The data here also fills up as you're progressing through the year, so obviously quarter 1 holds data for January, February and March, and then once you pass that you go into quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4. So if we can see, it's a cumulative effect, so in quarter 1 we've got a figure there. When we go into February it starts increasing. Bear in mind that these figures are from my data, yours will be more up to date and more correct. So February we've increased. March, obviously there's no data in March at the moment. Once you go into April then, you'll see that you start on quarter 2's data. Again, there's no data in there for this example, but what you'll find is that quarter 1 is obviously fixed now because that's not going to increase, and quarter 2 will start to increase as you move through, and then when you get into quarter 3 you can see that it's starting on the quarter 3 data. Obviously that this will only update as you're filling the data in, and the data is obviously coming from your branch level dashboard, so as I've mentioned before, there's no data input whatsoever within the brochure dashboard. It simply links to your branch dashboard and pulls that information in. So as you move through here, we can see we've got a bit of data in there for the February one. In March, for example, we could put in here sales status test, and then April you can start putting data in, as that time period carries on. So when you print off for April, you're going to be printing off the January, the February and the March data, which has got that historical data in, as well as the current April one.